So the first order of business in any closet renovation or organizational project is to clear everything out. So I'm starting off with these floor length gowns. These I used to wear when I played the piano for some choir concerts. And I didn't have quite the length in my regular clothes closet, so I have figured out a way to hang them properly in my regular closet. So now I am beginning the process of sorting through everything in here. And because this closet became the catch-all, I have lots of different categories of products, and I will share those with you in a moment. I'll take you around the room and share with you everything that was in here. But the first thing, as you're going through every item, if there are things initially you know you're ready to get rid of, do that now as you're pulling everything out. But sorting everything by category is really going to be helpful in knowing what's in here, what needs to go back, and then also in knowing how I'm going to organize everything. So this whole process took me about 30 minutes, and I found even this box that had not been opened since we'd moved into the house 2 years prior. Look at all of what was in that tiny little closet. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh my goodness. So what I've done, you can probably tell there are groupings of products. So actually everything over here, I have things I'm donating to friends, to charitable organizations, a few items that are broken or old need to go to the trash, and then these air mattresses I need to relocate to the garage. Office supplies, there's files, documents I need to go through, cards, thank you cards, my CDs, things I use for shipping. And then, yes, I do sew every once in a while, but not very often. So we got sewing stuff. All these mirrors are from when I had my jewelry business and did jewelry parties. So I need to think through all of that, but I have makeup, my train case for working on clients, spare storage, which I think some of that is going to need to go. And then I have my filming stuff, my ring light, my stand, and this whole corner and section. Oh my goodness, scrapbooking, card supplies. I really need to get serious and decide what I'm realistically going to be doing. And then some extra bedding and towels for guests. On my desk here, these 3 boxes you may recognize from my seasonal makeup. So this is also something I want to address in this closet and do something different with this storage. So now with everything cleared out, you can see I just have this closet made shelf in here, which I did remove. I filled in all of the holes, and now it is time for paint. And painting is my therapy. I love to paint. This here I am using is the Sherwin-Williams Showcase paint. And I get it kind of in the medium finish, so it's not too shiny, but it's not too flat. And there's something so relaxing to me about, especially this part, cutting in. If you have a good brush, I use a Purdy brush. I just find the process to be very easy and therapeutic. I have painted so many times in my life. I love how by just painting the walls in a room, it can totally transform the feel of the space. So the color here that I am using is actually a Valspar color, and it's called Rosy Hue. As I was painting it, I was like, this is the perfect color. But as we all know, the paint does dry a little bit darker. So you'll find out when my friend comes over that I was kind of questioning my choice, but I do actually really love it. And I had planned that the kind of accessories, the desktop and everything is going to be white, and I'm also bringing in some gold. So speaking of the gold, the next item on the agenda for the day was to spray paint these shelving brackets. So what I did is I went over everything with a little bit of sandpaper just to rough up the finish, and I did have to use some Gooby Gone to get some of the labels off. I also made my own tarp with Target shopping bags and packing tape. Yes, you can do that. Another way to reuse those grocery bags. So now it's time to paint, and I started off with the Rust-Oleum spray paint in Champagne Mist, but after 2 coats of this, I did not love it at all. It was just too cool and almost too green. So I did get a metallic gold craft paint that was a little bit brighter and went over that. You'll see that in a moment. But next on the agenda was I needed to call in reinforcements. Okay guys, here we are, and I have my beautiful assistant. This is Debbie. If any of you have been around my channel for many years, you may recognize her. She was one of the first people that I ever did makeup on my channel. Debbie is like the organizing queen, which she has to be. She's got 6 children, so she's got to be organized. So she has agreed to come and help me figure out how to make this empty space into an organized dream. I don't know.
Sure.
Is that what we're doing? So I'm going to spin the camera around in a second, and you can see, I mean, it still looks, oh my word, scary in here, but we've actually been going through and editing things. We've come up with a plan. I purchased a few things here and there, but we're going to go to the store and we're going to find a few more organizational things and then come back, and we'll just let the camera roll as we go through things. Real quickly, what I have done here so far is... Wow, doesn't that just look amazing? I'm pretty excited that I was able to actually attach these wood cleats myself, but that's about all. I do have a wood top. We've got shelves planned, but we've just been trying to figure out where we're going to put things. So these are 2 things that we're going to find places for. As far as the rest of the room, oh my goodness. So we just have lots of odds and ends things. My beauty fridge, my ring light. We have lots of extra makeup and brushes and overflow. Oh my goodness. And more makeup. And then we have a few photos, some linens, and we have files. Okay, so I turned on the light so you can actually see the paint color. So it is a deep rose color. Debbie says she likes it, she approves. I was having a late night panic attack that I'd chosen the wrong color, but I think we're gonna make it work. So we are off to the store now, and as you can see, we have a challenge, but we are going to make all of this come together and look beautiful. Right, Debbie?
Yes.
Right?
We will.
All right, we'll see you soon. Okay, as you can see, we've moved to the floor. We're getting serious now. We spent several hours, multiple stores, but we have now lots of containers. Debbie is about ready to move all of my ancient pictures into a photo box. I'm gonna work on organizing makeup, so we're just gonna let the camera roll and see how long we last.
We're just getting started.
We're just getting started. We did find some really fun, cute things, like look at this. Oh my goodness, this cute mirror. That's how long of a day is it? This would be a lamp, right? And you may see in the background, we have a tabletop, a desktop. That is not the color it's going to stay, by the way, but there's a story. I'll tell the story when it's all done.
roped into this.
I like this sort of stuff.
I
actually
changed her
really
to the
do.
floor. I will literally. I told her you really love this, but she begged to let me
Yeah,
let
I'm
her
sorry
go.
I took this from you.
So this desk, is that going to be where your computer and everything
Yeah.
goes?
Does this look
It's
like
hard
a lot
for
of
him
fun?
to see the
I
end.
know, right? You can't see what's happening really in
Yeah.
the midst of the chaos. You can't see the
Never.
magic.
Yeah.
But if you want to take over, you just let me
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You
You're
know?
like,
It
please,
looks like a lot
please,
of fun,
please. He's like,
So
thanks,
is
but
the,
no.
the that's just going to be pink and this stays?
This could stay great.
See, it's like a focal point.
Oh.
You know,
That's
there's a
good.
contrast.
Uh-huh.
See, if you stand back there,
Yeah.
you can see
It
the
kinda-
full.
And then,
And then
with
the
the white,
boxes.
and it'll be, you know, white countertop, and then the white shelves, it'll really like
And
bounce
the gold
off.
crystal, the sort of lamp,
Um,
which I know you would love on your desk.
Yes.
Well, are you gonna come help until bedtime? Or?
It is
Yeah,
bedtime.
I know. I'm like,
Holy cow!
Yeah.
It is 10 o'clock.
I am going to bed
Oh my
right
goodness.
now. Well, gotta.
I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We're having an all-nighter, so
Exactly.
like I said, Debbie can't go until it's all done. We'll fix ourselves. Like, okay, here we are. We're trying to fix ourselves because it is, oh my word, it's 10:45. Debbie has been a trooper. We are calling it a
It's been
night,
fun.
but yes, we had a great time. I so appreciate her help. I couldn't have done it without her.
Anytime.
Moral support, you know, great organizational advice. So tomorrow I'm going to do a little bit of work, possibly paint the desktop. That's really what I want to see happen. So I will be checking back in soon with the finished look. Yay. Good night.
Bye.